Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to show you a really great overload basketball play that you can run against the team that wants to play a zone defense against you. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit the like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to show you a really good basketball play. It's called the Continuity Overload Basketball Offense. This is best ran against a zone defense, not very good against a man. So let's get down to the clipboard and let's check out this basketball play. So first in this basketball play, what we are going to have is player 1 passing to player 3, and he's going to cut down to this low corner area. Next, what can happen is player 3 could pass to player 1, or player 3 could hold it for now, and player 4 is going to cut up. He's going to cut up, and I keep on getting that dotted line, and I don't want it. Anyways, he's cutting up, and we're going to have an overload right here. Basically, at this time, we have one player on the weak side of the basketball court, and we have overloaded this side, which is now going to offset the defense, and by swinging the ball should open up a great shot opportunity. So what we're going to have is player 3 passing down to player 1 or to one of the post players, it doesn't matter, and player 3 is going to go and screen the player who is guarding, well, at least not guarding, he's in a zone, but he's on this side of the court, so that when player 2 comes back around, player 1 is going to pass the ball to player 2. Now what's going to happen is player 3 is going to pop back up, player 2 is going to take a dribble or two to the left, and he's going to pass to player 3. At this time, player 4 is going to go to this high post, player 1 is going to use player 5 as a screen, and he's going to go up to the free throw line extended. Player 3 is going to then pass the ball to player 1, and player 3 is going to go down to this corner, player 4 is going to go down to the post, and player 5 is going to move up to that high post area. We again now have a stack on that side, or an overload on that side, whatever way you want to call it. And from there, we should have a player who's either open here or open here. Those are the two players who should be open for shots. And what we can also have done as well is let's get some defense on and let's check out what we can do against the defense. Okay, so here we have a 2-3 defense. So most likely the defense is going to be playing sort of like this, just so that the wings don't necessarily have an easy option to get past to, but also player 1, because he's up top in the middle, he is going to be getting double teamed. Another coach may also have the defense more like this as well, depending on the type of coach and how they're running the 2-3. But most coaches will be running it like this, so that's what we will do. From there, what we will have is player 1 passing to player 2, which will bring and swing the defense like this. We will then have player 1 cut down to the low wing, which will bring player 4 over to him. Player 2 will be guarding player 2. Player 1 will be guarding a pass to the high post. Player 3 is guarding a pass to the middle of the key, and then we have player 5 guarding player 5. Now, what we will also have now too is having player 4 coming to the high post. The reason for that is he should be open in the high post for a jump shot. Generally speaking, you're not going to have player 3 come all the way up to guard him, because that's going to leave the back door open. So most of the time, player 2 will come down, kind of guard him on this side. Player 5 is going to take a step up, but he still has to watch out for player 5 blue. And so this is going to be an easy jump shot. Now if player 5 red comes all the way up, look who's open, he's wide open. So high-low passes are very, very great in this offense. So that's why I like to run it. Now let's say there was nothing there and we wanted to swing the ball back around. So what we will do is have player 2 pass to the high post or pass to player 1. It doesn't matter at this time. Player 2 is going to go and set a screen on player 1 red, which is going to bring player 3 blue over, and player 1 is going to pass to player 3. At this time now, player 2 is going to pop up, and we are going to have a dribble and a pass to player 2. Now, what we will have is player 4 over to the high post over here, which should bring player 3 red up. We're now going to have a screen from player 5, and that's going to bring player 1 over to that side, which should have him wide open for a 3-point shot as well. Now we're going to have player 2 cutting down to that low wing, which he may be open for a 3-point shot, but check out what happens here. Because we have player 2 possibly open, we're going to have player 3 needing to guard 2 players. And because of that, that might just leave player 4 open in the low post, depending on how fast the screen can fight, or the screenee, the player who got screened, can fight through the screen. If he doesn't fight through very fast, we have an open layup or an open 3-point shot. Now if he gets through, and now we have player 3 obviously coming over as well. Actually, no, sorry, that's a mistake. Player 1 will be guarding player 1 blue, and player 2 is going to be guarding the high post in the middle area, and we're going to have player 5 cutting up to the elbow or the corner of the key, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter, this area. And what's going to happen now is a possible open mid-range shot. If player 5 again comes up, player 4 might have an open layup. If player 4 comes over, player 3 is going to have an open back door. And if player 2 comes over to guard player 5, we have an open 3-point shot from there. So that's why I personally like this offense and why you should really run it. Now let's check it out against the 3-2 and see how it works. So now we have the 3-2 zone defense. We're going to have player 1 pass the ball to player 3, and he's going to cut down to that low wing, which is now going to be bringing the players most likely over just like so. And because of that, player 4 is going to cut to the high post. He may be open right there. He may have a really good opportunity to shoot a mid-range shot. Now, if player 1 gets there before player 2 switches off, he may have an open 3-point shot. Player 4 may also have an open mid-range shot as well. And again, because the ball goes to the high post, if player 4 comes up, we have an open layup. Player 5 comes up, we have an open back door. And also, if nobody comes up, we have an open mid-range shot, which should be fairly easy to score on. Now, let's say we want to swing it around to get even more open shots, possible open shots. Let's say the ball goes to the high post this time. What we will have is player 3 going across, setting a screen on player 2, who is then going to receive that ball. Player 3 is going to pop up, and at this time, what we will have is player 4 going to the high post over here. We're going to have a screen for player 1 who's going to be popping out. This could also be a screen as well. He may be open for the 3-point shot, so this could be a screen so that he would have an open shot. And then player 5 is going to be obviously filling that low post. Player 3 is going to fight through for obvious sakes. And then what we're going to have is player 3 popping out to that low 3-point line, which should bring player 5 out possible. And we might have an open key, wide open key, which would be absolutely fantastic if that happened. And now if that didn't, let's say player 4 is really defending, and what we will have still is a stack on this side, and it's getting really clogged up. Well, what can happen here is just a very simple and quick pass to the post player in the low post. And now because, well, nobody had, let's say everyone fought through the screens, the defense was really good, they did their job, and now we get the ball to the low post, which is what I like to do. What we could have is player 4 setting a back screen on player 2, who has pretty well a third of the court wide open for whatever he would like to do, a layup, a shot, a 3-point shot, whatever he'd like. Player 5 gets an assist, and everyone's very, very happy. Anyways, that is why I personally love this offense. So if you are going up against a team that has been running a zone defense against you, run this and you will win, and everyone's happy, except for the losing teams. So yeah, I hope that you get to win more and more games. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed. If you have, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys again tomorrow because I post daily basketball videos, plays, drills, and skills. Basically, through Skype, I can train with you one-on-one or one-on a group, one or the other. So if you are interested in that, click the link in the description. It's called Online Basketball Training. Basically, we'll be using Skype to be able to train with you. All you need to do is have a set of wireless headphones, a cell phone, tablet, or a laptop with a webcam, and we are able to train one-on-one. All you need to do is take it to your local gym, as long as they have Wi-Fi, or to the park, or you can do it in your backyard, and I can help you become a better basketball player. Hello, so if you have liked this video, click over here to subscribe, or maybe over here, depending on which side I put it on. I don't know yet. Anyways, also, the opposite direction, or the opposite side, is another video you may like. So I hope to see you again in one of those next videos. Yeah.